Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for May 14th, 2026. The character is the Watcher and the modifiers are Heirloom. Start with Wanderer, Relic. Red cards don't appear in rewards in shops. And Big Game Hunter, elite enemies are not swarming the Spire and drop better rewards, which means they will only drop rare cards, which means I probably won't go for Popper today. I see Nescafe here with an amazing 1629. That's a great score. Gold Bear 1602. Both of them did not do too well yesterday, so glad to see them in the top 20. Pelt's got 1572. Let's see what I can do here. So first of all, Heirloom gives me Fossilized Helix. That's awesome. Prevent the first time you would lose HP each combat, and that should make it much easier on Act 1. I can enter Wrath and then not have to worry about exiting it, at least for one attack. So I only see one for lead path, right? Yeah, in the middle. Yeah, left side has 3, right side has 3. So I have to get these 2 elites and then these 2 elites. Yeah, fine. So up until this point, I can get 3 early question mark rooms. No. Oh, and then 1 more question mark room later on. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Let's get started here. Alright, beautiful. This is what I mean. I can do Eruption, then a strike, another strike, and then the next strike I'm going to draw next turn is enough to kill this guy. And even if it wasn't, I had a buffer. Got a Fruit Juice Potion, which is a good start. Study. Do I want to get a combo out of the early? I don't think I need these 2. Let's take the Study and let's risk trying to get combo. Why not? Move transform upgrade. I think I should always upgrade Eruption, so let's upgrade the Eruption first. Beautiful. That should make things much easier. Alright, here I got the Jawworm. I think I'll play it safe and do Vigilance and defend for now. Save the buffer, and then that way I can enter Wrath next turn and accept damage. Okay. And then play the Study 2, and then I just need actually more than 1 attack, right? I need 2 attacks. Eruption does it. Beautiful. Alright, here Crescendo, Twin Strike, Infernal Blade. Not 100% sure which of these I like more. All of them are useful. Infernal Blade is very tempting, but I think I'll take the Crescendo because I would buy more ways to enter Wrath, especially because of that Fossilized Helix. Do I need to remove anything from my deck? Not really. Yeah, I think I'll just skip this one. All right. And then here I got my first curse without curse, as well as a bunch of gold. Right. And then here I got the Grubbin Knob. This is why I wanted to take the Crescendo. Let's do that, and then also do 3 strikes. That way I can accept damage next turn because of the buffer, and then still play Eruption to strike, and then next turn, oof. I might be in trouble. I needed 2 strikes, I only got 1. Is there something else I could have done? Could I have defended the previous turn? Just out of curiosity, let's use the 1 reload I have in my day. I know it's a little early, but I am curious if there was a chance maybe to defend on turn 3. So I still think I should do this. That's the right approach. Okay. And then here, yeah, 12 incoming. Vigilance would be enough, right? So if I do Eruption, then Vigilance, I actually would be fully defended. And then I can use up the buffer this turn. I should have realized it would have been very hard to perfect this one. Actually, no, here I cannot defend anymore, right? So yeah, let's do Study and wait. Unfortunately, I weaken next turn too. If I draw the right cards, so Eruption, 2 strikes, and that was a misclick. I meant to play this, and that gives me a strike. Beautiful. So I was able to break this one with the reload. We got Bronze Scale, Surgical, 3 Thorns, as well as a Fear Potion, and so I'm not a huge fan of these 2. Who's my final boss? Slime Boss. Okay, yeah, I think Devotion might take a little too long to become useful. I think Brilliance is okay, although obviously if I had more Divinity, it would be better. All right. All right, here I got the Lice. Ooh, look at this opening hand. Okay, and I weaken next turn too. All right. Alright, here, Brilliance is enough for this guy, so I can do Eruption, Brilliance, and then a Strike. Beautiful. A Smoke Bomb Push, which I'll probably remove as soon as I can. Dark Embrace is tempting, but I think Foreign Influence might be better, and I also wouldn't mind getting that upgraded as soon as I can. Alright, here I can fully defend with the defense, and then let's do a Strike. Actually, a little worried here. I weaken next turn. I have 18 incoming. I don't think the Eruption is enough. I do have Vigilance, though, so if I do Vigilance, then Eruption, I can play the strikes. That's 18 plus 6. That's not quite enough. And there's no way I can defend unless... yeah, I mean, I could defend. Yeah, I guess if I lose the buffer, if I do Vigilance, then defend. I'm just losing the buffer, not taking any damage, but... yeah, next turn might be tough. I still have the Crescendo. Let me see if the Foreign Influence gives me AoE damage. It did give me Bowling Bash. That's pretty good. So that'll be 42. I mean, I should risk it. Yeah, let's do Crescendo, then do Bowling Bash, then do Brilliance and a Strike. Okay, I mean, if I get really lucky, I might be able to deal either 30 damage or defend. Okay, I did. Okay, I don't either have enough damage or enough block cards. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, this one would have been, I think, very difficult to perfect, and unfortunately, none of the potions would have really helped me here either. So, yeah, this is okay. What can you do? Alright. Okay, we got Futile. For each cursor deck, starts going with 1 strength. That already gives me 1 extra strength. And there's the Omniscience. We'll definitely take it and try to Omniscience the Wish. Once I get the Wish, we got Courier. The Virtue reduces cards, selects some potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%. That makes it very tempting to try to go for a combo, though I think that's... I think I still will go for Highlander because I think that might be better for now. Let's do Eruption and 2 strikes. Okay. Alright. And then here, let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Fiend Fire is actually really good here. Actually, that's enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got Darkstar Parry up. Whenever you obtain a cursor makes sure by 6. Vault, Emulate, Reaper. Emulate is really good, right? For the upcoming boss, let's take it. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here, let's see what the Foreign Influence gives me. Dagger Throw, Searing Blow. You know what? I think I can do Dagger Throw, Double Defend, and then get rid of the Doubt. So that way, I'll save my buffers for when I'm in Wrath. Which, yeah, should probably be this turn, right? Let's do Eruption and Strike. And then I just need 1 more Strike next turn to kill. And this guy wasn't even attacking me. Alright. Okay, got my gold back. Sword Boomerang, Deceive Reality, Mental Fortress. I might have a lot of strength with Futile. I would like Deceive Reality, but I don't think I need it right now. So let's do Sword Boomerang. And then doesn't matter if I go left or right here. Let's maybe go right first to get a Crush Weapon before the Elite. Alright, a shop is not a bad idea here. I wouldn't mind picking up some good cards. Let's grab the Sands of Time. Oh, right, I have the Doodle. Right. Oh, not the Doodle. I mean Courier. Grab by Relics. Ancient. He said when we enter a rest site, send Nethcon with 2 extra energy. I think Clockwork Surgery might be better. So I just come with 1 artifact. I don't think I need these. Should I grab the Ancient? He said Burning Pack would be better if I had energy. Violence is not bad. It is expensive, though. I don't think I'll do the Violence. Let's do Ancient. He said, and then should I do Dreamcatcher? No. No, I think I'll stop here. Maybe the Halt. Let's do the Halt, and then that's it. All right. Not the best shop there. Yeah. All right, here I got the Sentries against which I probably will have the most trouble. Do I want to do Eruption? It barely does any damage, but I'm going to lose the buffer either way. Sands of Time next turn would be enough to get rid of one of them, right? All right, fine. I think I'll do it. Let's do Eruption, Defend, and I guess I'll just hope for the Emulate next turn. Yeah, I mean, if I get lucky and draw it, that will be enough to be able to fully defend. No, Foreign Influence gives me Hand of Greed, but that's not going to be free, unfortunately. Reckless Charge is going to be free, though, but that's only 16. Could do Vigilance, but that's not enough either. Yeah, I needed that Emulate. I did draw it. Let's do... Reckless Charge is 60. Wait. Yeah, wait, hang on. If I do Miracle, Sands of Time, and Strike, I am actually fully defended. I could have done Brilliance too, but that's fine. And then here I got the Emulate. Beautiful. All right. Perfect. This one just very closely there. We got Bag of Preparation at the start of each combat. Draw 2 additional cards. A second Omniscience would allow me to go for Omniscience Change. And honestly, I am really tempted to go for Collective Bonuses with Courier. Oh, man. So this guy went for Collective Bonuses yesterday and failed. Didn't get any. But he's doing really well today, so I wonder if that means he changed or he still went for Collective Bonuses. If it's just the second Omniscience, I don't think I'll take it. Yeah, fine. Let's take either Alpha or Devotion. Let's take the Alpha, sure. Alright. Alright, here I got the Spike Slime. I could Omniscience something. No, I think I'll just do Emulate. Crescendo Emulate? Yeah, sure. Let's do Crescendo Emulate. Alright. Okay. And then Sands of Time is enough to get rid of one of them. Or Foreign Influence gives me... Yeah, not a huge fan of this. How much is the Flechettes? 20 damage. Yeah, I guess I can do Flechettes, Strike, and then Eruption, and then Sands of Time is enough next turn. Alright. Okay, Armaments, Twin Strike, Whirlwind. I don't mind the Armaments. I already have an AoE damage card with the Emulate. Here, I should probably upgrade the Foreign Influence before I upgrade the Armaments, and then at some point I should also probably upgrade the Omniscience. Although if I don't have a Wish, the Omniscience is not that useful yet, although I did draw it now. Anything I need to Omniscience? I could Omniscience the Emulate while in Wrath, right? Not the worst idea. I could also just Omniscience the Beta. That also works. But then I have to draw it on top. Yeah, let's do Alpha, then Omniscience the Beta, and get 2 Omegas. Okay. And, yeah, I think I'll wait. Alright. There's 1 Omega. That's good. Okay. And that deals 50 damage, and the next one will deal another 50, and then the enemy will be dead by then. Alright, beautiful. Okay, alright, yeah, that Alpha Omega can be really powerful sometimes. I could do another Omega. Wait, that gives me Overkill, right? Beautiful, alright. Got Overkill off the way, that's great. Omniscience, that's the 3rd Omniscience I've offered, but no, I guess I'll commit to Highlander. So, yeah, I don't think I need Juggernaut that badly. Let's take the Deus Ex Machina. And then here, Sneko Eye is really tempting. If I had 3 Omnisciences, that Sneko Eye would have been great. It is still pretty good. The extra card draw. And with Clock of Souvenir, wait, I think it triggers first, right? So I don't think I'll be confused. Is that right? I think so. Which actually is not what I want. I want to be confused. Let's risk Black Star. Illusion of Relic when defeated. That guarantees the Alex Shiny modifier and might also give me a weak boots down the road. So, yeah, definitely a bit of a risk, but I think a risk worth taking. All right, 1, 2... Okay, I see a 4 lead path on the far left. And the right, the middle doesn't have a 4 lead path, right? Yeah, all right. So if I go to the left, I'll get 2 early question mark rooms and no question mark rooms after that. If I go to the right, I'll get 2 early question mark rooms and then at least a third one. That's still kind of pathetic. It does give me an early shop too, which I don't really want, but fine. Let me see. Left side only has regular fights and question mark rooms. Right side does have that early shop, and yeah, fine. Let's go for the early shop. Maybe I'll get something good out of it. All right, so here, let's see what the Fort Influence gives me first. Reach Heaven for free? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do Reach Heaven. Then, I guess I'll just do... Oh, I can't even fully defend here, right? Oh, that's frustrating. All right, fine. Let's do Vigilance defend. That way I only lose 1 HP. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. These guys are the worst when you have a buffer. Okay. So, yeah, losing the buffer and losing 1 HP. All right. I think this might be the first HP I'm losing at all, right? Alright, here I'll do Emulate, and then a Strike, and through Violence. Beautiful. Alright, Cleave, True Grit, Protect. Protect is a great defensive card. Let's definitely take that. And then here I got the Shelled Parasite. 12 incoming. I mean, I'm going to lose the buffer anyway, right? So, should I do Crescendo Emulate? Very tempting. Now, let's play safe. Let's do 3 defense for now. I might do Crescendo when I have the 1 singular big attack. Like this one. Let's see what Foreign Influence gives me first. Flying Thief. Clothesline is not bad. Alright, let's do Crescendo, then Clothesline. And then a Strike, and might as well do Alpha. Okay. So here I'm using my buffer. And, wait, can I do Beta and Omniscience? Yes, I think I can, right? That is not actually going to be enough, though. Oh, boy. I also need to play the Brilliance, which I can't. Right? Because the, wait, no, with Omniscience it'll be double played, right? So, yeah, if I do Beta... Then play my Miracles, then Omniscience, the Omega, that actually will deal 100 damage, not just 50, so that should be enough. Beautiful. Alright, Body Slam, Pressure Points, Reckless Charge. Because I don't have extra energy, Reckless Charge is not bad, especially, well, it's much better than the other 2 cards there. Alright, here, how badly do I want the Deus Ex Machina? It was useful in the previous turn, but yeah, I think I'll give it up to gain max HP. Beautiful. Alright, and then with the Fruit Juice Push, I could actually get the well-fed modifier, right? Let me first grab, I think, cards, right? Because I should be fine getting relics. Let's get Thunderclap. Toolbox is very tempting. Let me do Empty Body. And then I can't afford both Toolbox and Carnage, but I can afford Conclude, and then I have exactly enough for Toolbox. At the start of each combat, choose one of 3 random colors cards so that the chosen card you have. That might be really good. Alright. Right, Sentry and the Sphere Guardian here. Dramatic Entrance, not too bad. Yeah, it's 0 cost, which is also nice. There's another Omniscience, which I could use to Omniscience what? An Eruption? Not horrible. I do have a lot of attacks, though. Let me play the attacks here. Let's do Miracle, Thunderclap, Emulate. Alright, then Dramatic Entrance, and Sword Boomerang. Yes, beautiful. This guy does get another 25 block, so, well, I do have the buffer, that's the whole point. Let me upgrade the Halt so I can play that and be fully defended, and might as well do this and this, okay? Right, here I'm frail, still have that buffer though. Foreign Influence gives me Beam Cell, Blood for Blood, or Follow-Up. Blood for Blood is free, so I'll take that. And then 19 with Crescendo is enough, beautiful. Alright, so we got a Gambler's Brew. You know what? I'll drink the Fruit Juice Potion now, take the Gambler's Brew, and then I already have this. Let's take the Pummel Strike for card draw. Not that I really need card draw, right? But yeah, let's take it. And then I could go on the left, but no, let's go to the right to get an extra question mark room. Okay. Alright, Emulate would be great here. I'm not sure if I can play enough cards for Panache to be worth it. Backline is not attack, that's good. Let's take... I do have extra card draw. Fine, let's take the Panache, okay? Alright, let's do Panache and then Eruption. Panache will only deal 10 damage, so that's not quite enough for... Actually, and I have a Conclude too, right? So let me upgrade the Miracle. Do Eruption. Then Miracle. think I'll just do study and conclude. Okay. Hope I don't get attacked. Lucky. Good, good. I did draw the emulate on the wrong turn. That's fine. I can do strike, emulate, and the next turn sense of time is 42, so I need a little bit more. Reckless charge. Beautiful. Okay. Perfected this one. So far, I'm doing really well, other than one Sentry's fight early on. You got Pen Up. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. That's great. And strike damage. Cards could take strike, deal 3 additional damage, as well as an energy potion, which I'll take over the Smoke Bomb, because I definitely don't need a Smoke Bomb. Lesson learned is interesting. I did just sacrifice a Deus Ex Machina. Let's take it back, because it's not a bad card. Alright, here I got the Cultist. Flash of Steel is fine. I think Secret Weapon would be better to bring to get the Emulate. Yeah, especially with Eruption. Let's do Eruption. Secret Weapon, the Emulate. And then I can do Miracle and Conclude. Beautiful. Alright, got an Ambrosia Potion, which definitely is better than which of these. Probably the Fear Potion, although Fear Potion is also really nice. Triggered Clothesline, Third Eye. Clothesline is a little too expensive. I think Third Eye might be a little better to have some block capabilities. And then here I got the Book of Stabbing, which does start out with 12 damage. I think I'll risk Discovery. Foreign Influence gives me Talk to the Hand. That is definitely worth it. So I can do Sword Boomerang. Almost gives you that block too, right? Actually, I think if I just do... Hang on, let me see what the Discovery gives me. Tranquility, Battle Hip, Corruption for free. That's amazing. Alright. I can do Alpha, Empty Body, and then also do Conclude. Beautiful. That Corruption for free is great. Can I try to get combo? Might be difficult. Well, Beta is free. That's awesome. Let's do Pummel Strike. Third Eye, Defend. Wait, how much is this? 12, 15... 17. I don't have quite enough, so I think I have to make sure I draw a Defend next turn. Well, no, actually this turn, right? So I have to use the Gambler's Brew, which is a shame. I misclicked. I meant to actually... Okay, that was really dumb. Let me reload real quick. This one we don't count because that was just a really dumb misclick there. Let me make sure I do everything the same way so it doesn't look like cheating. I took the Discovery, and then I did... Did I do Foreign Influence first? Yes, I got to Talk to the End, right? And then I did Sword Boomerang, Discovery, that gave me Corruption. Beautiful. Alright. So far, everything is good. Okay. And then this is the turn I had trouble, right? So, yeah, I did Beta, Pummel Strike, Defend, Third Eye, and then, yeah, I wanted to make sure I have a Defend next turn. Actually, because of the Defend, I think what I'll do is, so let's do a Strike here and then get rid of the Halt. That way I'll still have the Miracle for next turn and I'm still fully defended, okay? Also, I had a buffer. Worst case, I could just use the buffer, right? What should I have? Omniscience here? Omega? Yeah, that will make things easier. Wait, hang on. No, I need to defend. I do have double damage. Hang on. Omega, yeah, actually, if I do Reckless Charge and then Omniscience the Omega, that will deal 100 damage, and that's enough to perfect this one. Beautiful. Alright, we got Pair Up and Pick Up Race from Max HP by 10. That's great. So I already have 25. So I just need 5 more Max HP, right? Yeah, and the Model Tornado, before I take that, let's first grab a Wish. Definitely a Wish on the Model Tornado. Pick up, choose a power card. Start each combo with this card in your hand. I guess I only have the Study as my power card. Alright, and then going left for 2 more elites. We got Anchor, Start come with 10 block. Very helpful for turn 1. Here I got the Gremlin Leader again, who is attacking me this time, though. I think I'll do Sadistic Nature because I might need the block. I do have double damage, so let's not waste that. Oh boy. Alright, let's do Vigilance and Empty Body first. Okay, I think I should be fine, right? I was really... Oh man, there's Omniscience that I can't play. Let's put that back. Okay. And then, yeah, I think I have to waste the Akimiku with the Strike. And then do a Brilliance here, and that's fine. Alright. Okay. And then here... What should I even Omniscience? Right, the Wish. Right. Let's be greedy. Let's Omniscience the Wish. Alright, it's right here. Okay. And then, yeah, let's hope I don't lose the Perfect, because then I would feel bad about Omnisciencing the Wish there. Or Omnisciencing the Wish for gold. Don't have double damage yet. I might have trouble getting rid of the Backliner, and I definitely cannot fully defend unless I enter Divinity? Yeah, I think I guess I have to. That's what you get for being greedy. Let's do Emulate. That also would have given me Overkill because of 99 damage, and then Conclude. Beautiful. That might be Statue Potions or Waste of Combat Rewards and Tomorrow at the start of your turn. Gain 1 mantra. Both of those are good. Let's also grab a Bottled Miracle, and I already have the Omniscience. Could have been a Collectibles on the Omnisciences. Between Spiritual and Barricade, though, I think Barricade is really powerful. Alright, I am probably okay losing the Energy Potion to get Mango. Pick up Race of Actually by 40, so I definitely have the Stuff Modifier. Beautiful. And then here I got the snake plant with, yeah, discovery is fine. Alright, let's see what the discovery gives me. Battle him, sever soul, second wind. Let's do battle him, sure. I don't think I'll do wrath here, though, because I do want to wait. Here, let's do strike and conclude. I want to wait to get the omniscience wish combination, so I don't want to be stuck in wrath. Did get vigilance there, though. Alright, let's do vigilance. Then protect would be 20. I would still lose the buffer, so I think defend is 13. That's not enough either. Yeah, fine. I guess I'll do miracle. Wait, did I mess up because by playing the miracle I can't play the omniscience now? I might have messed up there. So now, yeah, see, I could... Well, hang on. I could do empty body, gain energy, then do the omniscience. Actually, I could have upgraded the omniscience too. Yeah, it doesn't hurt me. Also gives me extra block. And then play the wish here. Okay. Right, yep, that's not too bad. Got greedy, got a lot of gold, and now I can focus on dealing damage, which I should be able to do with Crescendo, and then 2 swings. Beautiful. I got a Dex Potion, Twin Strike, Warcry, Spawn Weakness. Spawn Weakness is interesting. Warcry is more tempting because I don't have a lot of energy, so having 0 cost cards would be better. This one might be a challenge. There's an Apotheosis, but that's going to be expensive, although with the Miracle it'll play for itself. Okay, hang on. Let's do Apotheosis first. No, let me do Armaments, the Apotheosis first, then play that, alright? Then I have a Conclude for 7... No, not 7... Yeah, no, 17, although I do have double damage very soon, but I can't really do that. Wait, I have 15. Can I defend here with the Protect? Hang on, 34 with double damage, 48. That is enough for the back ladder, but I will need a little bit of block. Let me do Pummel Strike either way. I got the wish there. Alright, hang on. Alright, let's do 1 miracle. I could do wish conclude and then lose the buffer, right? Let's risk that. Alright, let's wish for gold, then do conclude with double damage and then lose the buffer. Alright. I have to protect, so I don't feel too bad. And there's a Dimulate. Beautiful. Alright. Perfect this one and got gold out of it. We got Ornament of Fat. Every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block, as well as Teardrop Locket, Strategy Combo to Calm, which is great. A Gambler's Brew, and already have the wish. Demon for Blasphemy. Blasphemy is tempting. I think I'll take the Blasphemy. Yep. Alright, and here I should definitely try to get combo with the Study. Should I do Secret Technique? Think he had Purity. Let's do Secret Technique. Unfortunately, both of them are attacking me. Here, let's do Study first, then Secret Technique. Do I have a good defensive card? Not really. I guess I have Empty Body. That gives me energy. Let's do that. Alright. For Influence, Flechettes. Should have played that a little sooner. Alright, let's do Flechettes here. And then Warcry. And here, let's put this back. And then do Brilliance and Defend. Okay, that way I'm fully defended. I have my buffer, so I think I'll speed this up. I'll be back when I'm hopefully ready to get combo. And also, ideally, I'll get Omniscience and Wish together. But that might be a little difficult to pull off. So yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, well, I entered Divinity because of Damaru, and I am taking some damage, so let me see if I can get, yeah, let's see if I can get combo here. Let's play the Miracles, then, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's not enough to kill yet, 5, 6, 7, 8, reshuffle there, okay, I might have trouble, 9, get rid of these 2, okay, then 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there's a wish. At least I can do that. 14, 15. Okay. 16, 17. So it'll be 18. I have 2 more energy. Don't have quite enough. Yeah, I think if I skip the wish, I think I can do 18. Oh no. Oh no, I'm 1 short. Let's drink this. 19. And then I'm pretty sure this should be 20. Yeah, so if I didn't miscalculate, pretty sure I got combo there. Alright, let's assume I did. Beautiful. We got an Explosive Push, Spot Weakness, Empty Fist. Wallop is a great card. Let's definitely take the Wallop. And then here, should I upgrade the Wish, Omniscience, Armaments? Lots of good things to upgrade. Final boss is the Champ. I mean, the Barricade upgrade is also really good, right? I think I should upgrade the Omniscience. Yeah, let's do that. Yep. Alright, let's see. I have to get a little lucky, and I was going to say not get attacked. I do have a panic button, but that's too risky. Unless I get a barricade on turn 1. No, but I did get enough block cards, so I don't need to play the panic button. And it's actually kind of nice to save for later. So let's just study, defend 1. Yeah, let's not do MP body. Defend 1, defend 2, and then conclude and wait. Okay. Right, 12 incoming. Now there's Omniscience, and I have a Protect. That's not going to be quite enough. So if I Omniscience a Barricade, I won't have energy to play the Protect. Let me see what the Warcry gives me first. Okay, there's a Wallop. That's really good. I kind of want to put the Omniscience back. Yeah, let's put the Omniscience back and then do Wallop. Why was that not enough? Right, because it's only 10 damage. I probably should have considered drinking the next potion, but that's fine. I can fully defend with the defend here. Okay. Alright. And here I'm not being attacked. Beautiful. And now I can actually Omniscience the Barricade. Alright. Then let's see what the foreign influence gives me. Talk to the end. That's beautiful. I can upgrade that with the armaments and then play that. Okay. That talk to the end might make a big difference, especially now that I have the Barricade active here. Enter Wrath here. I only have the Vigilance to exit it, so it's a little risky, but I think it's worth that risk. Also, I get a lot of block with the Halt. Yeah, let's do Thunderclap, Eruption, Halt. Then Strike, Defend, and Wait. Okay. Yeah, 35 block is not too bad. I do have 48 incoming, and I was really hoping to get away to exit Wrath. Let me keep the Insight. Yeah, I sort of desperately need a way to exit Wrath here. Alright, desperately need a way to exit Wrath. Come on, game. Come on, game. One more Insight, and that should give me the... okay, phew. That was a close one there. Alright, let's do Reckless Charge. Should I do Emulate as well? No, I think I'll do Brilliance, actually. Let's do Miracle, Brilliance, and then Vigilance. Okay, yeah, that was not too bad, and I still have block left over. Alright, 18. Wallop is great if I can deal a little bit more damage first. Let's do Pummel Strike first, then Wallop. Alright, could have considered doing Empty Body too, but that's fine, I think. Alright, definitely being attacked for much more frequently than I hoped I would, but I could play a bunch of defensive cards, although I was frail, so I didn't need that much block. I'm in Divinity in 2 turns. Maybe I can use that. There's an Alpha, which I didn't get a chance to play before. Then do a Strike, and then a Defend. Okay. Alright, 27. Divinity next turn. I will do Beta here, then upgrade the Strike. Okay. Let's see what damage I can do this turn. Alright, and there's Omega. That's beautiful. Let's do Omega. I think I can do Sands of Time, and then conclude. Okay. Alright, so now the enemy's transforming. And I can do Crescendo, Thunderclap, Brilliance with Pendant for Overkill again. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one, Barricade did make a big difference there. I think without it, I'll be in trouble. We got a Liquid Response Push, which I'll skip. Judgment, Brutality, Master Reality. I don't generate any cards, right? Other than the Insights, I guess. Is that enough for Master Reality to be worth it? Not really. I already got Combo. I don't think I need it. Also, don't really need these two. Brutality, we get rid of my buffer. Fine, let's take the Master Reality just because it's the least useless card, I think. And then here, definitely we'll go with Slavish Collar. During boss and elite combats, get extra energy at the start of your turn. Okay. Alright, so I like Shiny should be, well, guaranteed, right? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 again on the left and the right. Okay, so if I go on the far left, I'll get 1, 2, early shop, 3 question mark rooms. So if I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. How much do I have on the left? I think it was 3, right? Yeah, let's go on the right, but then that way I might not have a shop. Actually, well, I could get the shop here, which I might want to do just because I have gold to spend and I have courier, right? So might as well go for that shop. Alright, Curses, Purity, or Metamorphosis. I don't think I need any of these. Let's take the Metamorphosis. I might need that. There's some Omniscience. You know what? Let's be greedy. Let's Omniscience the Wish here. Yeah, I have a shop coming up, so the more gold I have for that, the better. And then, unfortunately, I'll take a little bit of damage. Yeah, fine. Actually, I only take 11 because of my buffer, but that's still okay. Alright. And then here, Emulate is great. Let me see what the Foreign Influence gives me first. Beam Cell is beautiful. I can upgrade that Emulate. And then, I think I'll do Halt, Beam Cell, and Emulate. Alright. And then just need to deal a little bit of damage to this guy. Let's do Empty Body first, and then Reckless Charge. Great. An energy potion, which I might need more than the explosive potion, I think. Field of Pink Cloth like Cutthroat Fade. Let's take the Cutthroat Fade. That's a solid attack card with card drop. Here I got the Darkling, Sadistic Nature, Dark Shackle, Swift Strike. Yeah, I guess I could do Sadistic Nature, even though I don't think I apply that many status cards or statuses at all, right? Yeah, I guess I didn't want to really think about what other card to take. This should be fine, though. Right? But yeah, do I apply a single status? I might not. I might not be applying any statuses. It's very tempting to do Eruption Conclude, and I think I will do that because that will deal 26. That's not quite enough. I will take so much damage. I was hoping it would at least get rid of the backliner, and it doesn't. Well, you know what? Let's just wish for gold. Let's be greedy. That's what it's all about, right? Okay. And I mean, I have a lot of max HP, so I hope I should be fine. So here, if I do Blasphemy and Emulate, that is enough to get rid of everything, right? Beautiful. Got a Bottled Miracle Potion, which I don't think I'll take. Just Lucky Anger Evolve. Anger is fine. Just Lucky is fine. Let's take the Anger. Okay. And then here, I cannot lose all the gold because I do think I'll go for the shop. I have plenty of gold here. And ideally, I would use Omniscience and Wish again. Here, let's see what the Discovery gives me. Let's do Discovery for... Yeah, Field of Pain is fine. Let's do Field of Pain. I think I'll risk Crescendo. Alright. Then do Strike 1, Strike 2. Reckless Charge with double damage. Just enough for the backliner. And then I could exit Wrath. Now, you know what? Let's do the Study. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, these guys don't attack that frequently. I think I should be fine. Yeah, and then while in Wrath, I can do the Conclude. Oh, I have to be careful not to accidentally kill, because I do want to get Omniscience and Wish Plate here. Alright. Let's see if the Warcry gives me either of those. It does not. Okay. Alright. Why did I put that back? That was dumb. Not that it makes a difference, but I should have kept the Sense of Time if I had, of course, for it to become cheaper. Alright, here I might just use the buffer, or can I fill it a fed here? I can fill it a fed? Yeah, might as well. Okay. Alright. And, yeah, I guess I'll do the Barricade. That should give me plenty of block. You know what? Let's do the Master Reality, too. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think this might get... No, there's the Omniscience. Alright, so I can gain 50 gold, and then kill with the Thunderclap. Beautiful. Alright, so we got a Blessing of the Forge, which I think I'll skip, and Trench might be tempting, especially with the Barricade. I already have the Thunderclap, I definitely don't need Searing Blow, so let's take it, and then let's hit the shop here. Tungsten Rod can be really good. It is expensive, and I guess I should focus on cards rather than relics, but it is really good. Let me first focus on... So I already have this and this. I don't have a True Grit, right? Let me sort A to Z. I was definitely offered one. I did take it. All right, let's see what this gives me. Collect is fine. Evaluate is fine. Pray is fine. Flex is fine. And I already have this, so I already locked myself out unless I do either the bomb or Lesson Learned. Let's do Swift Strike. I really want to get the Tungsten Rod, but now I can't afford it with the bandage up. I should be able to get 5 more cards, right? Yeah, let's risk getting 5 more cards, and I'll take Tungsten Rod. Whatever you lose HP, lose one less. I think that's really powerful to have, so... And I can't really afford anything else. I already have the Study, don't need the potion. So, yeah, I think this was fine. Alright. Alright, here I got the Giant Head, Enlightenment, Direct, Entrance Magnetism. I will need block. Let's do Enlightenment in case I get some good block card. I did not. Alright, Fort Influence gives me... Actually, this is almost good enough, right? Well, I do have Empty Body, too. Let's grab the Belter. How about that? And then let's see what the cut... Should I do... Actually, I can do Crescendo for energy and also deal more damage. Then Cut Through Fate. I don't mind the vulnerability, although I barely have any good attack cards. Let's get rid of all of these here. That's really hoping for a good attack card. Alright, Enlightenment, Study. And then I guess I'll do Belter. Wait, can I fill it a Fed here? No, not without exiting Wrath. Alright, fine. Let's do Defend 1, Melter, and then Empty Body. Alright, fine. Okay. Another 13. I do have the Halt and Protect and Vigilance. That is not quite enough. Let's do Public Strike first. There's a Wish. No, but I don't think I can do that. So, yeah, let's... I do have Tungsten Rod, but I also have a buffer. Let's do this to be fully defended, and I can do Brilliance. Alright. Okay. And then here, I could Omniscience the Wish, but does it make sense to Omniscience something else? Can't think of anything good. Emulate, Eruption. I think I'll risk Omnisciencing the Eruption. How about that? Yeah, that will deal a bunch of damage, and I think hopefully being in Wrath will... Actually, if I do Pray, I will get to Divinity faster. I might need to do that. Luckily, I'm not being attacked. That's good. Let's play Anger, Reckless Charge. I should have done double damage on something other than the Reckless Charge, but that's fine. Could have done double damage on the Sense of Time, of course. Alright, so I might be a little bit in trouble here. Let's do Flex, then Third Eye. Grab the Insights. Then, yeah, let's do one Insight. Another one. There's a Barricade. Can I get to the wallet, please? That would be ideal. No, I mean, I do have the Gambler Sprue. I think I have to use the Gambler Sprue here. Actually, wait, I have a buffer, right? What am I doing? I could just use the buffer. Let's still get rid of some of these. Yeah, because I don't think I need the barricade. Oh, man, I got Alpha. I'll be Divinity 2 turns. Yeah, fine. Let's do Alpha here. All right. Then do Strike 1, Miracle, Strike 2, and then Sword Boomerang. All right. There goes my buffer. And that's 78 coming. Still did not get that Wallop, huh? Let's do Miracle. I don't think I'll do the beta yet. Let's do Insight. Still did not get... Come on, I really wanted to get that Wallop. Alright, let's do Master Reality, then Warcry. Boy. Alright, at least I think I'm guaranteed... Hang on. I'm not guaranteed, but I think... You know what? Just to be safe, because there's a chance that Insight won't give me the Wallop. Although it would give me an Insight. Yeah, okay, no, I think that should be fine. Okay, finally. Alright, that's only 30 block, though. And then I can do Entrench. Okay, fine. So, yeah, I think if I do Swift Strike, Evaluate, then Wallop, then Entrench is enough to be fully defended. Doesn't mean I can't do beta, but that's fine. I have the Sense of Time. Alright. And I'm in Divinity. Right, that was the other big thing. And that is not quite enough. Let's do Halt, Anger, and then Sense of Time for a kill. Okay, alright, perfect. This one somehow we got Preserved Insect, and we'll see elite comments have 25% less HP. A little too late, but I'll take it. A Blue Candle, unplayable Curse cards could not be played. Whenever you play Curse, lose 1 HP and exhausted. As well as a Blessing of the Forge. I don't need the feed anymore. A Limit Break is not bad. I think Scrawl is better, though. Let's take Scrawl. Limit Break would be better if I had more strength. Here, I could travel to the portal immediately and get light speed, but no, I think I'd rather have some more elites. Alright, Hand of Greed, Deep Breath, Madness. Hand of Greed. It's going to be hard to use, but let's try it. I do have double damage. No, that's clearly not enough, right? Yeah. Is it? I could Omniscience to blast me. Just for fun, let's try that. Because then this does 126 damage, and then I can do a strike to kill. Beautiful. At Ink Bottle, whatever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card, and Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7, deal 52 damage to all enemies. A Liquid Broad Swish, which I'll skip, and... I mean, I don't need this or this. I guess I'll take the Ragnarok. Alright. That gives me something good to Omniscience. Here I got Potion Belt. I'll pick up, get 2 potion slots. That's really helpful. And then going on the right for 2 more elites. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. I reloaded to not lose time because I might be able to get the light speed on fire after all. Apotheosis is always nice. Let's take it. And then, yeah, let's do Armaments, the Apotheosis. Play that. Then see what this gives me. Core Search, Switch Strike, Flash Shots. Core Search is always nice. Let's take that. Play that. Then Anger and Study. Okay. Alright. Okay, 25. I mean, I do have the buffer. Yeah, let's be greedy and wish for gold here. Okay. Yeah, and let's use up the buffer. Why not? Alright. Another 10. There's a barricade. That's very tempting. Let's do barricade. Halt. Alpha is also really nice. Let's do Swift Strike. Warcry. I don't think... Let's put the Eruption back. I might need it next turn. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I could have triggered the Ornament of Fan, right? Alright, there's a Blasphemy, which is pre-upgraded. That's good. Let's do Eruption. Well, it's upgraded because of the Apotheosis, right? And then let's grab the Immolate. Alright. And then, I think I'll try to get... Here, let's do Wallop. I think I'll try to get the Sands of Time with double damage of Penip and Blasphemy. So if I do Brilliance, then Blasphemy, then Sands of Time is enough to kill. Beautiful. Got a Fear Potion, which is nice. Fire Breathing, Shrug It Off, Thunderclap. Let's take the Shrug It Off for card draw. And then here, should I upgrade that Study? Who's my final boss, by the way? Not the Time Eater, so the Study will be very useful. Yeah, Wish might be good too. Let's upgrade the Wish because in the final boss fight, it might give me 60 plated armor if I get the Omniscience played beforehand. Alright, Giant Head here again. Hand of Greed, Secret Technique, Violence. I could Secret Technique the Omniscience. Well, I'm not 100% sure what I should actually Omniscience. Probably the Wish, right? To be greedy. Yeah, fine. Let's Omniscience the Wish for gold. Alright. And then do Study. Was a misclick. I meant to not play that, but I'm going to play the Collect, so it's not a big deal. Let's do Swift Strike, Sword Boomerang, and then Decollect. Okay. Alright, not big attack. That's good. Should I risk Crescendo? No, I think I'll upgrade the Blasphemy first. Yeah, that way I can save it until I'm ready. And then let's do Scrawl. Okay, would allow me to enter Divinity faster. Let's do Pray, Master Reality. I should have done the Master Realities first. Okay, fine, I'll wait. Alright. 13. Okay, so for an influence gives me a bludgeon for free. That's pretty good. And protect alone is not enough. I guess I have to do true grit as well, right? So let's do protect and then true grit. Hope it doesn't hit the last week. It hit the alpha. I'm okay with that. And then let's do reckless charge. Actually, yeah, strike and then bludgeon. Nope, anger first and then bludgeon. All right, beautiful. Okay, 13. Now there is a barricade. I might just give up on my buffer here, right? Yeah, let's do barricade and then see if the Warcry gives me anything amazing. But yeah, I can't really think of anything amazing it could have given me. So yeah, I think I'll just wait here and lose the buffer. All right. 30 incoming, so I don't have a buffer anymore. I'll be in Divinity 2 turns, so I have to survive this turn. And I don't think I can deal enough damage with the Blasphemy, right? I do have a lot of card draw. Let me see if I have good cards. I do have a Ragnarok coming up. All right, you know what? Let's risk it. Let's do Blasphemy. Then draw the Ragnarok with the Insight. Then do Pummel Strike, a regular strike, double damage Ragnarok is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one I've got Happy Flower. Every 3 turns get extra energy. And Smiley Mask, the Merchant card remove service. That always costs 50 gold, as well as a Fruit Juice Push, which I'll drink right away. 5th Omniscience offered, but I have to reject. Let's take the Exhume. Okay. Alright, yeah, I don't think I could... Well, might have a chance to get the Lightspeed modifier. Let's see if I can speed this up by doing something like Alpha, Forward Influence for a Tantrum. That's not bad. Alright. And then Swift Strike. And study. Should I do vigilance? No, let's stay in Wrath. Might be a good idea. Okay. 80 incoming. Let's do Scrawl. Okay, I needed some defensive cards. I do have to conclude. That should be fine, right? Alright. Okay. 100. Alright, Wallop is pretty good. Anything I need to exhume? For an influence? Sure, let's see what that gives me. Alright. Yeah, Riddle Withholds, Emulate, they're both fine. Let's do the Riddle Withholds. Alright, and then do Evaluate, and, yeah, I guess I'll wait. Alright. 120. Oh, man, there's a Wish which I would love to play, but then I'll take so much damage. Let me do Insight first. Just hoping to find a way to exit Wrath. Hang on, let's do Miracle. Tantrum. Yeah, alright, so if I do Miracle Emulate, then I don't have any miracles anymore, but I can wish for my gold. Okay. And then I have a buffer in the next turn, right? Okay, good. Yeah, that works out fine. Alright. We have 3 minutes, although, yeah, it's going to be almost impossible to do it on time, right? We got a Fire Push and Triggered Empty Fist Headbutt. Empty Fist is fine. Headbutt is probably better. Let's take it. It also gives me the Insignian modifier, which is good. Alright. And then here, Panache might be good for the minions. Alright, especially on turn 1. I do have a Conclude. Let's do Panache. I do have double damage soon. Let's do Reckless Charge, double damage Pummel Strike. Alright. Then a Regular Strike, Brilliance. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do Alpha and then Conclude. Alright. Alright, this guy is attacking. That's unfortunate. For Influence gives me Dagger Spray. Doesn't help me with block. I think Quick Slash might be better for card draw. And I might have to upgrade the True Grit to get me enough block. Let's do Quick Slash first. Oh man, I think the only way I could fully defend is to wish for Plated Armor. Then do True Grit. Actually, I have to make sure this Warper Bag hits the backliner. It did. Good, beautiful. Then I can do Miracle. And then I have to True Grit probably the Crescendo. Alright, that allows me to use up my buffer and be fully defended this turn. And, oh no, I'm being attacked this turn. I was hoping I wasn't. So I have 13, 18, plus 8 is 26. I have to drink the next potion here too. Alright. Let's do Empty Body, Evaluate, Defend. I got the Empty Body a little too late. Let's do Strike, Swift Strike, and... Actually, Sands of Time will be enough to kill next turn. Alright. Had to use a few potions, but was able to perfect this one. Alright. Now, no more negate the next recursion you obtain at Art of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn, as well as another Fear Potion, and definitely the Impervious. It's a great attack card to have. Alright, here, final upgrade. What should that be? Barricade. That is tempting, although against Dodo Deca... Yeah, sure, especially now that I have the Impervious. Let's take the Barricade upgrade. Alright, so here, unless I get the Barricade on turn 1, Panic Button might not be that useful, but I might bring it back with that but later. So let's take it. I did not get Barricade on turn 1, but I could Omniscience that Barricade. But no, I think it's better to Omniscience to Wish for Plated Armor, right? Yeah, let's Omniscience to Wish for Plated Armor. Alright. That's 60 block every turn. Still hoping to get the barricade soon. Let's do Pummel Strike. I think Alpha is not a bad idea either. And then, should I do Study? I have an Energy Potion. Let's do the Study. I might need that. Alright. Okay, so far so good. I still have a buffer too, right? Alright, 26. Okay, so I can Exhume an Omniscience. And then what? Or a Wish for more plate armor? 24. That would get me very close. Oh, but then I can't defend. Right. Well, I guess I could use up my buffer. Ah, this is tough. Yeah, I mean, it really does a lot of damage. I cannot defend anyway, right? So I think the best thing is to bring back the Wish for slightly more plated armor. And then just accept losing the buffer here. Alright. Okay. That's really relying on the barricade. Did not get that bad. I did get Impervious. That's good. Although I am tempted to save it for later. Let's put it back with the War Cry. And then do Evaluate. That will be enough to be fully defended. Okay. Alright. Still no Impervious. Well, I can at least get rid of the Doubt. That's good. Then do Pray. Hang on, let me see if I can get a barricade first. No. Let's do Pray. Another... Well, even if I get a barricade now, I won't have enough to defend, right? So, unless I use the Energy Potion, fine. There's a barricade. Okay, beautiful. Let's do Hold, Impervious. And then I am tempted to still... Yeah, let's drink the Energy Potion so I can do the Beta here. Alright. Okay, I think having the barricade plate should make this perfectable. There's a headbutt which I can use to bring back the panic button. Yeah, let's do headbutt here. Bring back or entrench. Wait, how much block do I have to? Not too low of an amount. Also, yeah, I do have panic button. Yeah, let's grab the entrench. Draw that with insight. Gain energy with empty body. Then actually I could do eruption too, but then I cannot exit wrath. Still, entrench might make things better. With the Wallop, right? 20 extra block. It's a little risky. Can I exit Wrath after all? You know what? Let's risk it. Let's do Eruption, then Wallop, Anger, Swift Strike, and then Entrench. Actually, I can do Miracle, Protect, and then Entrench. Yeah, that should be plenty of block, right? Okay. A lot of incoming, but I also have a lot of block. Let's do Cut Through Fate, Flex, Thunderclap. Let's get rid of both of those. Then do Inside One. Blast is a little risky. Actually, no, it's way too risky. Not just a little. It's definitely way too risky. Let's do Sucker Punch. And I can throw the Fear Potions. And then do Sucker Punch. Actually, yeah, let's do Sucker Punch first. Then Sword Boomerang, or should I do Sense of Time? No, that's not quite enough. Let's upgrade the Miracle for energy. Play that. Then do Scrawl. There's the Omega. And a Vigilance too, and I have to unfortunately choose between them. I think Omega is better. Yeah, let's do Omega. And then Sword Boomerang. Okay, beautiful. So Backlight is dead next turn with the Omega, and I just have to worry about this guy. Yep, I am in Divinity, so I'm fully defended here. Let's do Master Reality, Brilliance, Sands of Time with double damage, and I think I should be able to deal a Pummel Strike to kill. Beautiful. 48 minutes, alright. So light speed would have been almost impossible. I did take quite a bit of time to finish this. But yeah, 60-52. That should be a pretty good score. So of the 12 elites, I perfected 11. I think I just missed the sentries on night 1, right? I was able to get all the bosses overkill and combo. I did. I'm happy I got combo. I was a little worried I might have miscounted. Island was easy. Stuff was fairly doable with all the relics. Insignifiant was also not too easy, but doable. I like Shiny with the Black Star. So I do wonder if people went for collectibles. I could imagine somebody getting a collectibles of the Omniscience. I don't think there were many more collectibles in the cards today, and I still was able to perfect everything, so maybe, yeah, alright. Oh wow, never mind, Gemini was able to get 25 points more than me. What did I miss? I guess the first elite, right? That's the only thing I can think of. I am 23 points above Nescafe, so I wouldn't be surprised if Nescafe maybe missed another elite. And then 50 points above Goldberry. So yeah, I think we all went for pretty much the same path. Just came down to getting a little luckier with that Act 1 boss. That's the only thing I can think of, right? Or maybe it was raining gold or raining money possible. Because I don't think I am ambitious to wish as aggressively as I could. Especially if you go for collectibles, maybe you could do that. Also, curses were impossible. I only saw one curse throughout the whole run. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a silent deck, a silent run with the draft, purple cards, and deadly events modifiers, and Alex did really well with 1724, and I was really thinking that Alex must have done something with deadly events and skipped question mark rooms, or skipped guaranteed elite to get more question mark rooms, but it ended up that the key was Alex had the same number of question mark rooms like me, was able to get Mr. Machine with 19 question mark rooms, and just was able to get an extra elite on Act 3, which is just insane, because I would have assumed with the same RNG, at least the number of elites would be the same, but no, Alex was able to get 13 elites, perfected all 13 of them, which is a pretty big achievement. Congratulations. Also was able to get all the bosses. Was able to get Highlander. Didn't get curses. Only ended up with 3 unique ones. Mentioned that he had an early protect. That protect allowed him to perfect the Lagavulin, and I suspect that also changed some RNG. He also was able to get Overkill as well as Combo. Missed the time modifiers. Was able to get Popper. I like Shiny, well fed, and also missed the Insignificant modifier. But still, that's a great score. Congratulations. Yeah, really, really impressive. Next, we have Peltier with 1694. I end up with 1669, tied with Gemino and Mike. So I perfected 11 of the 12 elites, all the bosses. Was able to get Highlander, no chance of getting curses. Was able to get Overkill, very luckily. I got a signature move from a Dead Branch when my hand was full, and I was lucky that I didn't have any attacks. And that signature move, I think it was against a Giant Head, was able to get me more than 100 damage. I also got Combo very luckily in the very last fight. Was able to get Lightspeed, Popper, I like Shiny, and the well-fed modifier, but also missed it at the end. So not a bad score. Gemino tied me, had 1 extra elite, was able to perfect the Sentries on Act 1, but missed the Lightspeed modifier. So yeah, everything else was the same, tied me. Next you have Nick here with 1619. The Dark got 1594, tied with Cyberfox at 1594 as well. Nescafe ended up with 1514. Nescafe mentioned that he perfected 11 elites and went for collector bonuses for some reason and didn't get any, which, yeah, yesterday. I mean, sometimes it's possible to get collectibles with 2 colors, but it was definitely not easy. Next, you have Roland here with 1494. And then missing top 100 just by a little bit, you have Goldberry with 1420 and Zemri with 1419. Goldberry mentioned that he missed a bunch of stuff and not sure why. I suspect there's some difference in RG going on that did allow somebody like Alex to get an extra elite and others to do well and Goldberry not to do too well. So yeah, I think there's just some bad luck yesterday, which can definitely happen. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.